welcome back to Tina's Kitchen, where today I wanted to explore an Armenian traditional dish that I often make with meat. It is a grape leaf stuffed with meat, rice, and all these amazing herbs that I've already made before on my channel. However, I want to explore a different cultural type of dolma, but it's called sarma. It's served cold, it's served mainly as an appetizer, and it is meatless, and it has more of a rice base with very few herbs, a little bit of a different type of spice combination than I would normally use. It's more on the sour side, and it has an abundance of amazing ingredients that you already might even have in your pantry. So it's a very simple dish to make. So with that said, today I wanted to make a more of an Armenian Lebanese traditional sarma, and it includes onions, garlic, lemon, olive oil, rice, a little bit of mint, which I've never used in a dolma before, so I'm excited to see how that's gonna taste. We're gonna need some pepper paste, some crushed tomatoes, and of course your traditional grape leaves. I often like to get the Armenian brand because it's just so much more authentic, but there are so many different types of brands that you can explore. And one really exciting ingredient that I often use in my Persian dishes, we're gonna get to use in this dish, and it's gonna add a really tangy and sour flavoring, which is called pomegranate molasses. Now, without further ado, please join me as we make an Armenian traditional sarma. Okay, so I've laid out all of the ingredients that you're going to need to prepare before beginning the process. So I like to begin with opening up the grape leaves because they do tend to be really tightly fitted into the jar, and it takes a little bit of time and effort taking them out without ripping them because they are so thin and delicate. So once you remove them from the jar, I like to give it a one rinse off because it's so salty and the salt granules are often on there, and I just want them removed. And then also when you do remove your grape leaf out of the jar, the process does entail a tedious, removal of the stem. You don't want your stem in there. It's hard, it's, not very desirable to eat. So once you have your grape leaves out, you're halfway there. So then we're gonna chop the onions. Normally I like to puree my onions when I make a meat dolma, but I thought I'd go a little different and chop them this time because we do have minimal ingredients, but finely chop them, a white large onion. You wash your rice. The type of rice I've used today is Jasmin rice because it's on the thicker side. You can use Calrose rice. I just wouldn't use basmati rice for this type of dolma because you do want the thicker rice. You don't want the long grain rice that we would normally use in dolma. I do have some minced garlic. I've used 2 cloves. I don't want to use too much just so it doesn't overpower. It is very pungent. And then in getting into our spices, we're gonna need Aleppo Pepper. You're gonna need some paprika. I've opted for onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper, very simple. And then also you're gonna need your lemon juice. So you can either use squeezed fresh lemon juice or store-bought lemon juice, whatever you prefer. And then I've prepared my tomato puree. I'm just gonna use about a cup, and also the pepper paste. So with that said, we're gonna start our parsley. So you need your parsley chopped and you need your mint chopped, and that's gonna be the herb element in our sarma for today. So let's get chopping, and I'll meet you back to assemble all of our ingredients together for an amazing sarma. All right, now that we have wrapped our sarma very tightly, we're going to be cooking them. And in cooking this, you're gonna need water, lemon, and oil, because again, we want that soury flavoring on the outside as well. And before I get started with placing my sarma in the dish, I do wanna note that you can use all your leftover, bad leaves and place them on the bottom of your pan so your dolmas don't stick. So that's what I'll go ahead and do. Just gonna, in no fashion or orderly manner do you need to do this, because it's at the bottom and it's just for keeping your dolmas or sarmas from burning. So that's how that would look.